Growing up in a family where emotional responses to family dramas are ignored or misunderstood can have a profound and lasting impact on a child. Children are naturally sensitive to the emotional climate around them, and when they experience intense family conflicts or distress, they absorb those feelings deeply. But when they are left to process these experiences alone, without support or guidance, they often develop patterns of emotional isolation that can affect their well-being into adulthood. When children witness family turmoil, they often feel confusion, fear, and sadness. However, without a safe space to express and process these feelings, they internalize their distress. They may believe that they are somehow responsible for the chaos, which leads to learned feelings of guilt, shame, and inadequacy. Over time, this emotional isolation becomes a defense mechanism to protect themselves from further emotional pain. Many children learn to suppress their feelings, choosing silence over expressing their true emotions. And as they grow into adulthood, these children often develop what's known as a false self, a version of themselves carefully crafted to meet the expectations of others while concealing their true emotions. This false self helps them navigate a chaotic environment, but disconnects them from their authentic feelings. As adults, this disconnection can create ongoing struggles with identity, self-worth, and emotional vulnerability. The impact doesn't stop there. Children who grow up emotionally isolated often struggle with emotional regulation and healthy relationships later in life. Without having learned how to process and express their feelings in a safe place, they may find it difficult to articulate their emotions, leading to frustration, misunderstandings, and feelings of disconnection in their relationships. Some withdraw emotionally to protect themselves, while others may become overly dependent on external validation, seeking approval and reassurance to fill an empty emotional void that was never acknowledged in childhood. These patterns often repeat themselves across generations without intervention or awareness. Individuals who grew up isolated with their emotional responses and experiences may unconsciously recreate similar dynamics in their own relationships and parenting styles. This perpetuation of unprocessed emotional pain that I can relate to can create a cycle that is difficult to break, passing down emotional struggles from one generation to the next. But it doesn't have to stay this way. Emotional validation and support can make all the difference. When children are encouraged to express their feelings and are met with acceptance, empathy, and understanding, they develop the tools necessary for emotional regulation and resilience. Therapy, open communication, and creating a safe emotional environment can help break this cycle of emotional suppression, allowing children to develop a healthier, more authentic relationship with their emotions. Fostering emotional awareness is key. It requires conscious effort from parents, caregivers, educators, and society as a whole to create an environment where emotions are acknowledged, accepted, validated, and understood. By doing so, we empower children to develop healthy emotional responses and build stronger, more secure relationships. Emotional awareness not only enhances a child's well-being in the present, but also lays the foundation for a healthier emotional future for generations to come. If you would like help with your emotions, your ability to share and express your emotions, get in touch. Visit my website and book a free discovery call, and let's see what's possible.